Wait, whose turn is of making an introduction is it today?
You can't beat him. Join him.
I want to learn how to make the little dance.
It's gonna take a lot of butt movements.
I know. You know what we should do?
What?
For your SeetherCord channel, we should record ourselves and first trying to imitate that dance.
Oh God, no. I think someone already did that.
Okay, let's do it.
I think I saw it on Instagram or something. Like the one and only time I ever go on Instagram in like months, I saw that shit pop up. I'm like, goddamn. Welcome back to Spongebob into the Flying Dutchman.
Hello.
It's been like weeks since we last recorded this thing.
I know, right? We didn't even know what we were talking about in the past video.
Last thing I remember, Larry the lobster wanted jelly, and you called him a crab.
I'm sorry, it's my English
It's
vocabulary. It's limited.
It's not limited.
I
thought I almost said lemonade, but
Lemonade.
and I was like, we apparently now have to move this golf ball, this giant ass golf ball. Like, I didn't know SpongeBob was that small to where like a giant golf ball. It's like as big as him.
Nice.
It looks like a jawbreaker from Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Did you try eating it in the game? Try
No.
swallowing it? Aw.
Yeah, probably kill you, but choke to death.
I know, right?
And
I
I keep
was-
failing.
I remember I saw one episode like years ago about Mythbusters where there was a myth about jawbreakers exploding or something like that.
Like what if you put in like Diet Coke or something?
No, it's like there are the stores, like back then stores did not have air conditioner.
Mm-hmm.
So everything on the counter would heat up because of the weather heat.
Mm-hmm.
And since the jawbreakers were made in this machines that pressures the candy so much, the inside of the candy would heat up so much that you would not feel it from the outside. But basically the inside was like, I don't know, melting heat.
Mm-hmm.
And so there were cases of people who like tried biting onto it and it exploded because of the heat that was compressed inside the candy.
Oh God, that reminds me of it's crazy, but that reminds me of a story of this guy who, I think he was from like Russia or something. This kid who died because like he had some like he was doing like a class experiment, or maybe it was a class experiment or he was like doing some like drug making or something where like there was like this explosive like powder substance. And he was chewing gum, and he dipped the powder in his gum, and then when he bit into it, his jaw exploded off.
Ouch. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, and they tried on the Mythbusters episode, they tried to like recreate the heat and make the candy explode. But I didn't get it, I think. I don't remember.
Let's see.
But what the fuck was a Russian kid?
I don't know. Those Russians, man, Putin it all up.
Yeah.
Get naked Putin on a horse, or shirtless Putin on a horse. Is Putin a muscular dude, or is he like, nah?
I think he is. I don't know.
Either that, or he's like 40, 50, and he has like typical dad bod, but...
Yeah. I just remember there was a meme where they took a photo of him riding a horse and changed the horse for a bear with Photoshop.
Of course.
It was really funny.
Yes. So what's been going on in your life since we haven't recorded this shit in like 3 years?
I know, right? I got married, I had kids, my kids died. No, I'm just kidding.
Your kids died? What? Oh my god. Miscarriage?
I should not have made that kind of jokes. But yeah,
Oh my god.
well,
Name of this episode, Exploding Candy.
okay, yes. Did you ever have any bad experience with candy?
Let me think. The worst would be probably like when you buy a bunch of chocolate, and then like it's a hot day, and then like you leave the chocolate in the car for like the day, and you forget it's like hot out, and then when you come back like an hour later, it's all melted and shit.
Ew. Yeah, I can see that.
Or what was it? Another bad experience I guess I could have with candy would be maybe like I think warheads. Oh my god, warheads. I hate warheads.
What are warheads?
An extremely sour candy. I felt like my mouth was exploding when I tasted it. I remember I had one back when I was in middle school, and the teacher was giving them out, and my teacher nearly like tackled me because he thought I was choking to death on them because I made like the chokehold with my throat, and then he yelled at me and I cried.
What?
I wasn't choking, but he yelled at me because like you don't know that's usually you seem like you're gonna die, and like I rushed to save your life, and you know.
Wow. What a nice teacher.
I was a very traumatized kid.
Yeah, your teachers were crazy. Except that one that brought you tea that one time.
Tea? Oh yes, iced tea.
Yes.
Not the rapper, but the
iced
actual
tea.
literal iced tea drink.
Ice, baby.
That's vanilla
I know. It's just... Who's Ice T? Ice T was the one that appeared in Rick and Morty, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Where he was like it's for like the episode where they had the like show me what you got.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're collecting the jellyfish because why do we need to do it? I don't know. Larry the lobster wants to get diabetes from the jelly. I don't know.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty useless. I want to know how many jelly there are in the whole game.
Well, there's at least 150 because you have to give 100 to win the jellyfishing tournament. And there's at least another 50 because you have to give Larry 50. But I think there's like nearly 300 in the whole game. I just know you need 150 to beat the game.
I see. That's nice.
I find it funny how both you and I have have collected so much knowledge and discussion of this game that if it wasn't for me having the curiosity to care for this shitty freaking game, I'm willing to bet you probably would have never like heard of this game or done anything involving this game for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I don't think so. Like anything related to SpongeBob, I'm not interested into it. I've never been, honestly. And I think that because of this game, I've started to learn a little more about it.
Unless it's like the freaking Gary Come Home meme, because you knew about that already.
Oh yeah, the sad song.
I don't know why that became a meme. Like why? Because it's sad or something?
It's like really touching, honestly.
Kinda, yeah.
And it's well written.
And there's freaking ear rape. There's ear rape memes with it.
Yeah.
It's like, Gary, now I know I was wrong. I fucked up, and now you're gone. But anyway, you've never heard of this game prior to me bringing it up, have you?
Nope.
Never.
Never.
Like you don't even remember at all, like seeing any like footage of this or a copy of this before?
No, I've never seen any.
That brings up a question for me, like what was the worst game you ever played, or at least the worst experience playing a certain game?
I wouldn't say the game was bad. It was because I was bad at the game. And that was the very first Spyro game.
Oh, wow.
Because it was really hard, like for real. It's really hard. Anyone out there that you played the first game, I'm pretty sure most of them would agree with me. Because it's like, yeah. And especially the guy who wants you to pay him for things that you want to build or something like that. I don't remember the whole story, but like there's this character that you have to collect gems for. You have to pay him. And like in the first levels it's okay and it's pretty easy to get to the amount he wants. But like later on in the game, the amount of gems and the place where they are at, it gets more difficult as you go. And oh my god, I hated it. I hated collecting gems for the guy.
That yeah, I don't know what's the case with Naughty Dog making the first game in all their series be so freaking difficult.
Yeah.
Freaking. You ever played Jak and Daxter?
I've only played the... Was it PS Vita one? Or your...
PSP, I think.
PSP,
like,
yeah.
Lost Frontier?
I think so, but I did not own it. It was like a friend of mine, and he was like, do you want to try it? And he explained to me the controls. But I didn't like understand most of it. I was just moving around.
Yeah. That's like... Jak and Daxter, in my opinion, is like one of those franchises where like it makes a complete change of atmosphere, or in gameplay too. Like the first game is very Mario 64, like Banjo-Kazooie like, but then like the second and third games are GTA style.
Yeah, where you complete missions and all, right?
Yeah, and there's a world map and stuff. In the first game, you have to collect 100 power cells.
Yeah. I heard that one of the games is really bad. Like, the rest of them are, like, playable and you can enjoy them, but one of them, like, most people hate it. I don't know which
Is it
one,
the
though.
racing one?
I don't know which one is it. I don't know their names.
I know. I think you might be talking about Jak X, because I had a talk about this with people at my local game store like a few weeks ago. I think it was Jak X. It sucks. Guys in this comment section, you play Jak and Daxter, let us know.
Yeah, yeah. The same happened with Rare and Banjo-Kazooie. Like, there's...
I don't know, I hear it's... Nuts and bolts, you mean? I'm sorry.
Yeah, nuts and bolts.
I don't know. As time goes by, I hear a lot more people who talk really highly of that game. They say it's a pretty solid game. Like, not as good as the others, but they think it's alright. The controls suck ass from what I looked at. You know.
Well, the game itself, if you want to play it just normally, it's alright, but I've seen a lot of people show you how to break the game, but not break in a bad way. Like, it's pretty easy to, like, break through walls. And, for example, like, later level items, because you have to, like, get items to get your vehicle to be faster and better. And it's pretty easy to just, like, glitch yourself through the wall and get the higher level items really easily. So you can just glitch yourself and get the better items to beat the game.
Yeah. Game breaking stuff can really have an issue with that. Like, one game that's really like that is Sonic 06. And, that's considered one of the worst games of all time. But, I don't know.
About nuts and bolts, that's the only thing I've heard about. Like, most people did not complain about the gameplay. It's pretty easy to play, it's pretty easy to enjoy. It's just that, like, the game itself has no big challenge, because it's too easy to break it and get everything.
The only challenging thing looking in the game is just controlling the carts and such.
Yeah.
But
I would agree on that.
Yeah. And even though I hear a lot of Banjo fans say that Banjo-Tooie was a very disappointing game, though. Like, not bad, but just disappointing compared to Kazooie.
Yeah. I would kind of agree, but I've never played the game and only seen gameplays, so...
And Ukulele, I don't know how to feel about that. A lot of people dislike it, for the most part. Some good, but mostly bad, I hear. I might play it if it comes out. I think it might be coming out for Switch, but I'm not sure about that. If it does, I'll play it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think it was gonna come out for Wii, and then they changed it. No, Wii U, and then they...
Yeah. Still waiting for Cuphead to come out on PS4 and Switch, but no. Only 360 and PC.
Oh no.
Oh, not 360, Xbox One.
Yes.
Oh god. Do they still make Xbox 360 games? I don't think so.
Nope.
I think it's discontinued. I know the Wii, the original Wii, is still having games created for it. And that's only for like Just Dance, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't get why they still make Just Dance games, because, like, Wii U also gets them, and it's like, why?
Soccer moms that probably need to lose weight and they just have an old Wii and shit. But anyway, that's gonna wrap up this episode. Any last things?
Just Dance sucks. On the Wii.
The Wii version, I can kind of agree on that because all that really matters is the remote.
Yeah.
All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.